Do you know how Avalanche is actually designed to be fast, scalable, and have actual real-world use cases built on it? I'm going to break it all down and explain to you exactly how this works and what it means for the future of Web3 and blockchain. My name's DeFi Sai. I create content all about crypto, blockchain, Web3 and Avalanche. I'm a member of Avalanche Team 1 and so I focus on education and explaining what is actually going on in this space. If you do like this type of content, like and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on all of my socials, etc. So let's dive in. Today, we're diving into how Avalanche's C-Chain and its unique network of custom layer 1 blockchains work together to support fast, low-cost and highly scalable decentralized apps, from DeFi and NFTs to gaming and real-world use cases. Avalanche isn't just one blockchain, it's a whole ecosystem made up of many layer 1s. They're all working in harmony through native interoperability. This lets Avalanche scale horizontally, meaning it can handle huge traffic and many different applications without congestions or high fees. Stay with me because I'm going to break down what the C-Chain is and why it's important, what custom layer 1s are and why Avalanche's approach is unique, how Avalanche's interchain messaging, ICM, keeps everything connected, real-world stats and projects proving that Avalanche's power today. Also, let's look at why this actually matters for the future of blockchain and adoption. So let's jump in. First, we'll look at the Avalanche C-Chain. It's powering EVM-compatible smart contracts. So what does this mean? The C-Chain is like Avalanche's smart contracts engine. It runs the programs, the smart contracts that power DeFi apps, NFTs, games, and more, and it's fully compatible with Ethereum's technology. That means that developers can easily move their Ethereum apps to Avalanche, and users enjoy super fast transactions with low fees. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. Now, the C-Chain supports the Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM. This is the software that interprets and executes smart contracts on Ethereum. Because Avalanche uses the same EVM, developers don't need to be learning any new coding language or any new tools. They can reuse what they know. Avalanche's C-Chain delivers thousands of transactions per second with sub-second finality. This means that transactions confirm almost instantly, and transaction fees are often just a tiny fraction of a cent, making it perfect for high volume applications, unlike other blockchains where all of the activity runs on a single mainnet, so every transaction on every app and dApp are all trying to go through the same chain. This causes congestion, high gas fees and slow transactions when demand spikes. Avalanche avoids this by scaling horizontally. The C-Chain works alongside a growing network of custom layer 1s, so traffic is spread out, not stacked up. This keeps apps fast and affordable, even at scale. So what are Avalanche layer 1s? These are custom blockchains that are built for specific needs. So what does this actually mean? Think of each Avalanche layer 1, or what used to be called Subnets, as its own mini blockchain, customized with its own rules, tokens and validators. These all run side by side without slowing each other down, so apps can get exactly the environment they need. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. Avalanche layer 1s are sovereign networks that define their own governance, economics and validator requirements. Each layer 1 can run multiple blockchains, each validated by its own set of validators who don't have to support the entire Avalanche ecosystem if they don't want to. This design means that if one layer 1 is busy, say during a token launch or NFT drop, it won't affect the performance of another layer 1 that might be running a gaming app or asset tokenization platform. This solves the block space bottleneck that's faced by monolithic chains like Ethereum or Solana. Avalanche also offers AVAX, a no-code or low-code platform that lets developers launch fully production-ready custom layer 1s in minutes, handling everything from validator setup to upgrades. This approach is ideal for enterprises and institutions because it allows for compliance requirements, privacy controls, and custom hardware needs without compromising security or decentralization. There's interchain messaging, ICM. This is what's keeping Avalanche layer 1s connected. So what does this actually mean? So even though all these layer 1s are running independently, Avalanche lets them talk to each other seamlessly. This means tokens, data, and messages can move between different blockchains without any hassle. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. Avalanche Warp Messaging, AWM, is the technology behind this. It enables fast, trustless, cross-chain communication that developers can build on to create truly interoperable dApps. This native interoperability ensures that liquidity and users aren't fragmented across multiple chains, a big challenge in many of the multi-chain ecosystems. Apps can scale horizontally on their own layer 1, but still operate as part of a unified ecosystem. So now let's take a look at some real usage. Now, Avalanche's growing network and ecosystem. Let's look at this in numbers. Let's back this up with some real data from the Avalanche Stat dashboard. There's 3.8 million daily transactions, which show the network's massive throughput, 30 million plus unique addresses through broad adoption and engagement. 1,300 active validators provide strong decentralization and security. There's 60% plus of AVAX supply staked, which reflects the high network commitment. 270 plus live custom layer 1s highlight the power of Avalanche's multi-chain design. Top projects like making waves include Gunzilla Games and Off the Grid, with gaming-focused layer 1s for AAA titles. Dexalot offering zero slippers, decentralized exchange trade on its own platform. Inte NFT for structured finance and asset tokenization. There's also Cocknet, a layer 1 that's born from a meme coin. There's also massive financial institutions tokenizing real world assets and building custom layer 1s on Avalanche to power this. There's a full pathway to facilitate this, so watch my other video where I explained all about how these massive financial institutions are building on Avalanche. I'll also link to that in the comments etc, so you can watch there, and there's many more to come in the pipeline. So why does all this matter? This is the future of scalable, sovereign blockchains. So what does this mean? Avalanche's design solves one of the biggest problems in blockchain today: how to grow and support millions of users and apps without slowing down or splitting the community into lots of tiny little isolated projects. So let's dive a bit deeper into this. Now, by allowing multiple sovereign layer 1s to run in parallel, each with its own rules but still connected by native messaging, Avalanche achieves horizontal scalability and preserves liquidity. This means faster, cheaper and more secure blockchain applications for everyone. Institutions can build with confidence thanks to customizable compliance and privacy. Developers get flexibility and speed. Users enjoy seamless experiences. Now, Avalanche isn't just built for today's demand, but positioned for the omni-chain future where apps and users move fluidly across blockchains. Now, if you do want to know more about how Avalanche is powering real-world applications, enabling everyday utility through major commercial partnerships, innovative products, and seamless blockchain technology, watch my deep dive video on this, which we'll be linking to up above if you're watching on YouTube. If not, I'll add this to the comments and the description so you can watch that there. So what's the TLDR on this? What do you need to know? Avalanche's C-Chain powers fast, EVM-compatible smart contracts with ultra-low fees. Its unique network of custom layer 1 blockchains lets apps scale independently without slowing each other down. Interchain messaging keeps these chains connected, ensuring liquidity and user experience remain seamless. Real stats and projects show Avalanche is already thriving as a scalable, interoperable blockchain ecosystem. This architecture is perfect for mass adoption by institutions, developers and everyday users, making Avalanche a leader in the blockchain space. Now, Avalanche is also using this to lead the way in things like tokenizing real-world assets, all built on customizable layer 1. To see more about this, again, more links to a video coming up. This is all why we're seeing adoption of blockchain, and in particular Avalanche on a massive scale. And this is just the start. Web3 is here and it's becoming the norm for all the apps, dApps, websites and more that you, me and everyone interacts with daily. The future is going to be built on chain, and Avalanche is the best chain for all of this. If you want to explore or build an Avalanche, check out all these resources to dive deeper and get started. Things like the Avalanche Stats dashboard at stats.avax.network, dashboard/overview. There's the Subnet Explorer, which is subnets.avax.network, which I'll link to all of these in the comments and the description and also at the end of the video. So as you can see, Avalanche is ready for the future, so jump in, explore, learn all about Avalanche, learn how custom layer 1s are the future. Do you want to look at launching your own custom layer 1 in minutes? You need to look at AvaCloud, which I will link to at the end, where you can launch your own custom layer 1 in minutes and just see that this is the future. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name is DeFi Psych. If you do like this type of content around crypto, blockchain, Web3 and Avalanche, jump on, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on all the socials, etc. Peace out, good vibes.